Where are my
Ooh.
scamming ass niggas at?
Whoa, that's a good run for the ages even.
Whoa.
I almost said
Okay.
something crazy. And that's what I'm saying. When the
No,
lights come
say it.
on, I'd be ready to get canceled.
Say it.
Mm-mm.
Say it.
I literally can't.
Say it. Do
No, 'cause
it. Show it.
I literally was like, Beatrice, is that you? That's a good run.
Who?
That's crazy. Remember from Love Island?
Who are you talking about?
The first girl. Remember the one who got her leg cut off?
Oh, but Beatrice, Bea?
Yeah.
You can't say it like that.
That's how she's want you to say her name, Beatrice. That's what the lady
She had to
said.
get her leg cut off. We don't know the backstory.
That's what she told us.
She said she had to get it cut off?
I think so.
She diabetic.
Girl, no, she's not. You know, my grandpa had to get his leg cut off because he was a diabetic.
I just feel like that's such an extreme thing to do simply because you can't handle sugar. The whole leg is crazy.
And that leg took him down, okay? As soon as that leg got cut off, pew, his attitude went in the drain.
When you said took him down, I was like, not you making fun of him because he can't stand up.
Also, he wasn't a nice man, so I really don't have that much good things to say about him. But you know what? My cousins also watch this, and they don't know the tyrant that man was, so I won't be the first to tell them.
All my grandparents are dead and have been for some time.
Period.
Come don't on, say that.
Why?
What if I was sad about it?
Oh, then you'd laugh right now.
I just said my family's gone. Period. Oh my God.
Because we all gotta go, Jade. We're all gonna go.
I'm not pro-death.
You're not?
That's for some of y'all.
I'm pro.
For some of y'all.
I'm pro. Start it over. Wrap this thing up. Let's get it going.
So you would not be. I started watching an Interview with a Vampire. Great program. So you've seen it. So good. First of all, did not know a lot of gay smacks. Not a lot, but enough.
It's gay. Yeah.
So that's great. Number 2, Black Man Vampire. Never would have thought of that. So glad they did it. He does.
What do you mean, Blade?
Huh?
Do you remember Blade?
The thing is about Blade is that was before my time. I was a young baby. Blade came out. Let's Google it. I just remember Wesley. The only thing that I remember as far as Blade goes is less to do with Blade and more to do with Wesley Snipes. And I feel like it was a cultural running joke just to talk about how dark this man was. I remember it being like a cyclical joke. Like I remember watching television shows, seeing stand-up, and people would always talk about how black he was.
It's true, which is so wild because then we like fast forward to today's times and like we love it. What are you talking about? Mahershala Ali?
Do you want to know who loves it?
Love him.
Do you want to know who loves it?
Who?
Lotto and Doja Cat. Have you seen that video?
No.
First of all, Doja eating. But I feel like you need to watch it for us to fully have this discourse. But very long story short, Lotto came out with a song. Doja Cat's featured on it, and they are just two light brights in the middle of a sea of very dark-skinned men. And they're faced away from the camera. Like the men are faced away from the camera for the majority of the music video. And so the girls are saying, hey, it's giving a little fetish. Hey, it's giving a little weird. I was gonna say something crazy, but it's a weird thing. we have a podcast now, and I have to be cognizant of what I say on this here program.
Right, because these are our little friends. You guys are our little friends, but also we gotta be a little careful.
We gotta be a little
on the
careful.
Internet. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I be saying some stuff.
Right. A couple people have told me that they feel like they're actually just on the phone talking to their friends.
Period. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
I went to this. That's the good stuff. Can I tell you about a story really quickly? A story about how I ain't never been nowhere before?
Sure.
So the first time I went to Italy, right? We were staying at this little hotel. It was cute, whatever. It was like our first day. I go down to the little bar in the hotel. I'm in Italy. I'm thinking everything Italy flavored. I'm thinking everything, Italy branded and shit, right? And so I'm like, oh, can I just get a sparkling water? And they brought out that brand, the brand that you have.
Aquapana, baby.
Aquapana. I did not know that they sold that here. And so I literally I saved the bottle and I came back home. And I was like, yeah, girl, this water from Italy. Bitch, that down at the Italy. Oh no, not my camera. Oh. That's how you sound?
When I'm doing what?
Wait.
Hey. Okay, Panda. Yeah.
She said, yeah. Yeah.
Just want to play a song for you all.
Sing for us. Sing for us right now.
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear Young Miami.
Is that the new song that's out right now?
Girl, it's the girl who sings Spin That.
Right. I thought that was JT.
You are an auntie down.
That's not JT.
No.
Wasn't they in a group?
They were in a group.
That's what I'm saying. Where am I? Oh, I'm scared. I get stage fright.
Where am I? Scamming ass niggas at the Buffalo Exchange. Let me tell my story.
Tell your story, Tony Braxton.
I'm breaking my silence. So, as y'all know, I moved. We're actually in my new office. It's relax on me. I got boxes, all types of shit going on. It's big U-Haul energy in this bitch right now.
And nobody better not say nothing about it. Yeah.
So naturally, throwing stuff over there to Goodwill. And then I'm also going to have like a bunch of clothes and shoes that I need to take to Buffalo Exchange because I'm working with limited closet space. So I go to Buffalo Exchange today. I have at least like minimum, I'll even be modest. Let's say $1,800 worth of clothes and shoes, mostly shoes, but clothes and shoes, right? Roughly. It's probably closer to 25, but like I said, I'll be modest with it because this number don't even fucking matter. Take the things down to the Buffalo Exchange.
Ooh.
First of all, they're taking my items. They're like, oh, it's a little dirty. Ooh, bop, bop, bop. They're like giving commentary. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. So I go
in your face?
In my face. I was like, I think that they do it so that you can like hear the process. I don't want all that. It's making me feel the way. I'm getting emotional. So I like pivot over. And then I hear them behind me though. They get to my Telfar bags. I have 2 Telfar bags, 2 like medium-sized Telfar bags. And I didn't use them that much, so they're in pretty pristine shape, right? I have a green one and I have a black one. They get to the bags and they're like, Telfar, what's that? I'm like,
girl, shut up.
Ain't this your job? You work in fashion.
And now it's feeling anti-black.
It's hand-me-down fashion, but
what you mean, Telfar, what's that? But girl, please don't piss me off.
She was blonde hair, blue eye, both of them. And they both had accents. And I was like, oh, maybe not. They not from here. It don't matter.
But they know Telfar.
You work at Buffalo Exchange. Isn't this like your job to know the brands and know the things? And so I turn around and I'm like, oh, it's Telfar. It's a brand out of New York. Like Telfar Clemens. Do you know any about this? They're like, no, we've never seen this before. I'm like, what do you mean you've never seen these? I was like,
in Hollywood?
Huh?
In Hollywood?
Yes. Right off of Fairfax, where all them streetwear stores are. And so that was the first strike. I explained it. They Googled it. They said, oh, okay. They talked to somebody. Cool. Whatever. Took the bags. They finish up and they're getting, the numbers together. Like, all right, so you can have either, it was like, you can have either $260 something in credit, which, never expires, or we can give you $120 cash. I said, ma'am, I'll take the cash. I didn't argue at all because I wanted to get the stuff off my chest and off my bag. But I just feel like that is a scam. Buffalo Exchange is a scam. I don't know how your business plan scamming. That's what it is.
What? You should have said, is there an option for you both to fight me? Do you guys have that?
How much for that?
How much for you guys to fight me? Hey, I'll give you guys more money. I'll double it and I'll fight you. What?
I'll hit you with the bag. Then you'll see the quality.
How about that?
One across the face.
They're lying. Yeah. They know better. They actually know
crazy.
Exactly who Telfar is. That is very crazy.
I think that was a really wild exchange, and it also reminds me of like why I don't, because I don't really shop at Buffalo Exchange or Crossroads like that. Mostly because if I want to thrift, I'm gonna just go to an actual thrift store, or I'm gonna go to a consignment shop where there's blacks.
But there's blacks at Buffalo Exchange.
Not this one.
Hey! We'll go to Atlanta. Head on down to Atlanta.
It was Argentina in that Buffalo Exchange.
Please, Jade. Please. Please. Not it was Big Nigga Burger. Which is so crazy that that's a chain in Argentina. That is so crazy. That is a chain. There's more than one.
They got a business loan approved to open up Big Nigga Burger.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's not, because the thing is, no matter who opened up a Big Nigga Burger, it's wrong.
It is crazy. If it is black owned, it is a bit diabolical to bring that particular named black owned business to Argentina. That's crazy.
They got chicken tenders called niggettes.
Are you serious?
Yes. It's absurd. That's why I'm laughing. It's like, it's just absurd. It's so absurd, and it's so like, it almost feels like they're trolling, but they're being dead ass. Y'all, do you see this quality that we're working with now? We're stepping up in the world. We're stepping up in the world. We're trying to get y'all good things. Last week, I looked like an ultrasound, and that was because I was in the middle of moving. It was a whole lot of shit going on. But here we are, live and in color and clear.
No, what happened was Jade had a conversation with me. She said, we need to have a meeting. She said, you need to get your shit together, Mal. You need to get yourself a good camera and stop using that damn built-in camera on the old-ass MacBook. And then I went and got a real camera. And I decided to put this Gilligan's Island-ass hat on my first day.
And we see it all live and in action. How's your week been going?
It's been going. I go to New York tomorrow, which is great.
Is it?
It's so great. I'm going to go celebrate my buddy's birthday, which is really sweet. I'm still without car. Yeah. I want a car. I want a big car. It's done. I'm done with the Subaru life. I think it's going to be another lesbian car, which I think is a Bronco.
Ah, nice. I don't like little ass cars.
I really liked my Subaru.
A lot of leg room.
It was just cozy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like riding on the back of a beetle, you know? Like a little sand beetle. Yeah. It was nice.
Did you, when you got the Subaru, were you an out lesbian when you bought the Subaru?
Yeah, I was an out lesbian and I lived in Seattle.
Ah.
The plot thickens.
That's where you were made. Where were you born?
Orange County. Well, Los Angeles, but I grew up in Orange County. Did you not know this?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You don't tell me anything.
That's crazy. I feel like I told you that. I was born right in Torrance Memorial.
Not you knowing the hospital. I don't know the hospital. You love it here. You love California.
I really do.
Move here right now.
I don't know. Honestly, I think it is going to be underwater.
California?
Sorry. Yeah, for sure.
Why would you say that? Knowing I'm a bad swimmer.
Well, I mean, you have time to leave, but I just don't know that it's going to make it if we keep going. Your camera just went out again.
But no, I wanted to say thank you to some of our patrons real quick. I'm talking about Morgan, Zev, non-binary, down, Zev.
Barista down. Yeah.
Akiria, Bree, Dada. Come on, K1, Dada. Monique, Kay, Nicole, Engam, sure. Enkari, Shamim. Y'all are around the world, okay? Y'all are from all over the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Augustine, Jess, Khadijah, we need ya. Sh- Shekinah, Lokendra,
Oh,
Zori.
Shekinah Glory. Isn't
You
that
know
like
her?
church? No.
Okay. Nicole, Natalie, Roxy, Rita, Chenda. Okay, some of y'all getting creative with these names. Some of y'all got Twitch accounts, I could tell by some of these names. Alexandria, Whitney, Tiffany, and so many more. Millie, shout outs to you. Millie, you've been around here for a minute. Shout outs to you. Kazi, Kayla, SE, Dr. Kelly. We got doctors in the chat. Come on, doctor. All the people I just named off, you give us your $3 a month, and we appreciate you very much. And you can become a
Thank
patron
you.
at any point, at any day of your choosing. You get bonus episodes. So you get bonus episodes where all the little crazy shit that we don't be saying on the live on this here platform. It's
You
getting
get
said.
it.
You get it. whole shaft over there on the Patreon. Okay.
Wow.
I'm in whatever the phase is where you're just bricked up. I'm in that.
Whole shaft bricked up. Followed by whole shaft is so crazy.
Do you know how long it took me to figure out how to like read strap instructions like on the box? Because it's like the size you see on the picture in the box is not the amount that is insertable. And so it took me maybe 2 years to realize that there's like the size that you see when you're looking at it, but then there's the insertable length. It's that insertable length you got to look out for.
Jade, I don't know that anybody reads the instructions. Jade.
Well, not the instructions, but like the dimensions, like a piece of furniture. I need to know the distance around, the length, width, hypotenuse.
I mean, yes, I've looked at like the size, but I've never. It's like very, I feel like very standard, good time size. You know what I mean? Like a 6'7",
6'7", yeah,
inch and a half inch girth. That's about it.
I've never understood the science or the logic behind bragging about your strap length. Like, you just bought that.
Yeah, why would you brag about that when you could just buy it? Who are you bragging to?
Literally. Because what's your endurance looking like? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, get that core together, baby.
How many pumps you got in you? The day that I realized, oh, you can't stop. The day I realized that, like, oh, once I get tired, I can't stop. I have to keep going. So I'll be putting my body through it. You ever start to get tired, but then like, nah, I gotta push through?
Yeah. I have lung disease, so the hard part is the breathing. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to seem out of breath. You want to like keep it up.
Oh my God, you ever wet coughed?
100%. To be with me is to know that I'm gonna wet cough. You know what I mean? I might be all in and have to pull away and be like, and get back to it. 100%.
Hey, I'm a sweater. That's my thing.
You be sweating?
I'll be sweating, bro. I don't know. It's the creatine. I don't know if it's any of these supplements I'm taking, but I be burning.
I think it's kind of hot.
Depending, because sometimes I start sweating too early before I like started doing anything. It's like, relax.
Because you're excited. Is it excitement sweat?
No, it's my body. Like I don't know. It's like my body thinks I'm doing more than I am. I think I just burn I just burn fat or burn whatever I'm burning when I sweat easily.
Has it always been this way?
Have I always been just like a quick to sweat person? Yeah. But before it was because I had big titties, and now I think it's just, I genuinely think it's because of the creatine and everything else I'm taking. Because everything I take is meant to like help me burn fat.
Got it. Okay. You know what? I remember being with a person who took like large amounts of Adderall, and that would make them sweat a lot. Like a lot, like a scary amount of sweat.
Oh, no, mine wasn't a scary amount of sweat. It was just like I'm not going to drip. on you. But our body's gonna make a sound when they come off each other.
That's kind of hot.
Like I'm gonna
I'm
peel
into
off.
it.
Like you
Into it.
take a piece of tape like that.
Hot.
Hey, I
Okay.
have a question for you.
Oh, I had one too. Go. You go.
No, you go. I've been talking so much. Go ahead.
Okay. Rocks, paper, scissors.
Scissors.
I didn't even. I'll just go.
Oh, I don't know what the question was. I never had. No one's ever asked me rock paper scissors. It's only ever played.
I meant to play it. I meant like let's play it to decide who asked the question first. Ready?
Let's play this very visual game on a podcast.
Oh, should we not?
What did you put in the notes? You put it was the most visual non-podcast thing. You put it in the notes. It was like, oh, you wanted to do a Camden Bot contest. Like, you don't give a fuck about these listeners.
Forgot.
I forgot. Nothing.
I forgot. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't think that through. Mind you, Jay just passed right through it. She didn't even address it. She's like, yeah, nigga, we're definitely not doing this. What do you mean Camden Bop on camera? People listen. It's like, oh, sorry.
Well, wait, I'm not going to do scissors and you can't do what you was about to do then.
So it leaves only two options.
Right. So you got to pick one of the other ones or else it's not fair.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Rocks, paper,
scissors.
You can't pick scissors. You just picked scissors.
I cheated.
For anybody that's listening, my integrity made me listen to the rules that Jade just said. And she said we couldn't play what we were going to play before. And I didn't.
There's no consequences. I didn't even win anything.
You get to ask your question first.
You already asked yours, which was to play the game.
My question was about straps.
Oh, no, you go. That's more exciting than what I was going to ask.
Okay. What do you do in the in-between time? I engaged in this conversation on the internet about what you do in the in-between time when it's time to get that thing on. What do you do? Is that a weird time for you?
Oh, it feels vulnerable. I'll say that. It's a vulnerable feeling, but this is TMI.
Okay, then let's not say it.
I'm gonna say it. I face away because hey, ass is a little fat right now. A little fat right now. So what I'll do is I'll face away so that you see because when the strap in the back goes over the butt and it gets in it and it slings back and it ricochets. I'm all about the performance. I'm all about the art of the game. You know what I mean? Every bit gotta be intentional. Just because you over here doing some stuff over here, that don't mean you can't give a little show. And so sometimes I'll do that. Yeah.
Like you rubber bands snap it?
I won't snap it, but I'll tighten. I'll adjust. And I'll
give it a little tug.
Facing the other way.
That's kind of cool.
But no matter what, it always feels a little vulnerable and a little awkward. Like there's never a moment where I'm not thinking about what's happening. You know what I mean? Unless I'm drunk.
Right. Name two things just as vulnerable as that moment when you're putting the strap on.
Having people sing happy birthday to you. The Stevie Wonder version. Because what do you do? I went to one of Mindy's friends, her birthday happened recently. They bring out the cake and stuff, start singing the song. First of all, this is the first mistake y'all make. Y'all start the song too slow. Happy birthday to, come on. You know what I mean? Because the person's just sitting there awkwardly, smiling and staring at everyone, sing them this song. It's weird, and everyone has their phones out. Everyone's watching. You're basically Ariana Grande at a stadium tour. You might as well be, the way everyone is just singing back at you with their phones and just paying all the attention to you. And you have to look amused. You can't look bored while they're singing. You can't be in your actual neutral state. You gotta amp it up a little bit. That's the first thing. The second thing, y'all want to do the Stevie Wonder version. The Stevie Wonder version doesn't have an ending. The Stevie Wonder version ends when everybody get tired. And y'all got a lot of stamina for that motherfucking song.
I see what you're doing here. The connection, stamina, strap, stamina.
It's vulnerable.
It's vulnerable. It's vulnerable.
I don't like it. So my birthday's around the corner, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm gonna personally request no cake and none of that.
I'm gonna name one: pooping in public.
Oh,
vulnerable.
Say
time.
more. Did you ever do it recently? You did it recently. You did it today.
No, I haven't pooped in public in a little while, but that's a vulnerable thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just as vulnerable as is the time when it's sexy time and you gotta put your tools on.
Do you ever feel like it's more comfortable to shit in places that everyone clearly shits in versus like something that's a little less shitty, like an airport bathroom? Like, do you feel more comfortable shitting in an airport bathroom compared to like a
silent
Express,
Lowe's or Home Depot?
Yeah.
Every time I go in there, I have to poop. I don't know why.
Home Depot?
Yes.
You revved up in there. You're relaxed. No, you're actually relaxed. Your organs have relaxed. They're like, now we can get this out.
I don't know. The airport bathrooms wear me out. Best airport bathroom I've ever been in is probably going to have to be Seattle. They got a good airport restroom.
The shit's coming out of Seattle probably a little cleaner. Yeah. I don't know what they be eating up there. In my mind, it's like craisins and nuts,
granola.
Yeah,
craisins. It's wild.
That's a healthy shit. Okay. I don't really be taking poops in public, but when I do, I always put toilet paper on the water.
Oh, it's so like nobody can hear it.
A silencer. It's a little silencer.
Why do you have little well, I don't know if I don't want to judge your poops, but if you need a silencer, does that mean that they are little balls?
I'm healthy. No. They're not little balls. They're not little balls. I'm not going to go into detail about this because I would like to maintain some type of mystery about me. But like, I'll just say your girl's healthy. Healthy as a horse. And everyone would know if you've ever been in a bathroom with me. If the girls in Seattle are eating craisins, I'm eating sirloin steaks. and whole complex carbs and potatoes. Know the girl. I saw a question on the Shade Room. I want to know what you think. What is something that feels like flirting but isn't?
To who?
To you, specifically.
How long ago did you see this on Shade Room?
I saw it today.
You still follow them?
I didn't follow them. They be on FYP and stuff. They be like, the algorithm be like, hey, big nigga burger, you want this?
Here's Shade Room.
You want to know what LeBron James is doing? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't care about Tamar Braxton.
What? We got to talk to somebody about that. I
have one.
What is something that feels like flirting that isn't? Tell me. What's yours?
When people use your name in conversation and they just met you. So like,
oh my gosh.
So when you go to the bank, I noticed it specifically at the bank because I used to work at the bank. I was the worst teller of all time. My drawer was always off at the end of the day. I wasn't stealing, no. I was just bad at my job, regardless. They gave us this rule where it's like, oh, Miss Wright, hello, how are you? How are you doing today? So like you always had to use their name in conversation. Like you couldn't reference she, her, you. It was, you always had to say their name. And so I think because I worked that job, I always notice it whenever I experience it out in the wild. And so whenever I've just met someone and they're like, oh my God, Jade, you're so crazy. Or like something like that. I'm like, you're flirting with me.
What?
Next time, this is actually amazing flirting advice. Next time y'all are out in the wild, you trying to flirt with somebody, learn their name and use it in conversation. Because it feels like flirting, but it's not.
It depends. You know what I mean? Who it's coming from. Because sometimes using my name feels like I'm in trouble.
That's because you was doing bad stuff.
No, I wasn't. I had
You were a
strict
bad kid.
parents. No, I wasn't.
You told me so many things that equals you being a bad kid.
Why are you telling my business? I was a kid that needed attention from my parents.
Oh, you were acting out.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I was basically an only child. My brother is 12 years older than me, and my other one is like 20 years older than me.
Damn.
Oh, Daddy was outside. Got somebody pregnant before he left Cuba.
Hey, he was out there using them people's names in conversation.
Okay, that's what he was doing.
Okay.
What's something that feels like flirting that is not? People being handsy when they talk, like touchy.
Yeah.
Like a hand on your shoulder or like a hand on your elbow or something like that. I'm saying this while knowing that I am a touchy person who is not flirting.
You be doing that with strangers?
No. Well, I'm going to say yes because what makes somebody a stranger? Like time?
You're so deep.
What do you mean?
What makes someone a stranger? That's such a deep question.
Well, what does? Because if I'm talking to you for hours because we're at, I don't know where we're at, some social event, and we just keep like, we develop this like buddy situation in this environment. Yeah, at hour 2, I might put my hand on your shoulder while I'm talking to you.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. You ate that.
Period.
Yeah.
Isn't this is what means eating this?
It's this one.
Are you sure?
Well, this is like, isn't this tens in sign language or something like that?
What?
We're bad
I don't
gays.
know.
We should know what this means. This is something that the straights have picked up and it's incorrect.
What? For real?
It's queer history. Yeah. That's what
Has
they
it
had
always
said.
been?
I want to say, yeah. I feel like I've seen many an elder / older gay member explain that it's this finger as opposed to this finger.
Who did you just channel when you said that's what they had said?
That's what they had said. In my mind, this is like, I feel like, did you see that movie Obsession?
Yes.
Crazy, first of all. That shit was crazy.
Nuts.
But you know how it was like the old her and then like the new her in the same body? I feel like the straight femme me and then like me now are in the same body. And when I do stuff like that, that's her popping out.
Is that who you channel?
Like when I say I'm femme of center, it's to an extent. I really only use the femme of centerness so that I'm an interesting, funny person.
Yeah.
Like my femininity makes me a great human being, I believe. If I was only masculine in all ways, I feel like I'd be boring. Me. I'm talking about me. No judgment or commentary on anybody else but me.
My femme of center is giving, I feel like I'm channeling a super flamboyant boy.
I can see that.
Not you see it.
No, but like I understand I get it.
Yeah.
Like a male cheerleader.
Yes.
Athletic, but fun.
Sure. Friends with all the girls.
Okay,
yeah, I don't
question.
know what femininity looks like for me. I don't actually know.
I think it looks
like.
Can I explain how it looks as your friend?
Yeah.
I think your femininity comes out in the way that you like nurture people, you're very considerate, you're very resourceful. I feel you're always trying to help people. Yeah, I feel like you're a soft place to land. Like I feel like you make yourself a soft place to land for folks.
Thank you for that.
And I think that that's inactive and active. Like I think it's an active role. Like I think you're consciously doing it, but I also think that it's just who you are, which is how you know it's real.
Jade, thank you for that.
No problemo. I got you,
Okay,
boo.
do you want to know how your femininity shows up for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like you are, in a lot of ways, the example of womanhood that I would love to be.
You gotta be quiet. You can't say anything else.
I'm serious. I
I'll
love
cry
how
right
you
now.
own your womanhood. I really love how you own it, how you speak to it. I really love it, how you make space for your masculine and still honoring your femininity. I love it.
Thanks.
Bad.
I don't have a
So,
choice. Okay, so on this topic, I feel like I get compliments on things that don't make sense to me. And the reason why they don't make sense to me is because I don't realize that I'm doing it. I feel like we kind of had a conversation about this before. Um, like people, I'll be reading them comments, y'all. I might not always comment back, but I'll be reading them comments. And I see a lot of people saying things like, oh, we're so vulnerable, or Jade, you're so vulnerable for sharing XYZ. But in my mind, I don't view it, I don't think I'm that vulnerable of a person. But I think what's happening is I just don't have a lot of shame in the things that I've experienced. And so when I talk about them, I think that people are understanding that, like, I think people maybe are noticing that there's a process that has happened there. And that is why they perceive it as like, oh, this is such a vulnerable thing for Jade. But really, I just be talking and I don't see the weight in the things that I say.
mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I definitely think you're probably a departure from what people expect of how you exist in the world.
That's fair.
And you can speak to it. You know, like it's one thing to just exist in however you exist in your presentation. It's another thing to be able to add emotional language to it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think masculinity really allows for that. These
I
words
just,
are made up.
yeah, even masculinity and femininity are made up. I can tell. And that's why it irritates me because I'm like, I hate when I can just see all the work that people are doing to be someone that isn't fun to be. Or like when you can see all the work that someone is doing to like hide parts of themselves because it never works. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Everyone knows that it's not working but you. No one's gagged and no one's fooled. People actually will have grow to have probably a better picture, not all the time obviously, but I think that people can pick up on a lot more than what people realize.
Sure. Yeah. But it's safety, right? Like I think people probably are prioritizing safety, and safety looks however it looks to them.
Yeah.
Or we're like, I don't know what you're doing here, but it's weird. And they probably think they're just keep themselves safe.
Yeah. But I will then have the right to be like, I don't like this. I'm out of here. I'm sorry. I there's only so much of a person that I'm willing to, I don't want to say accept because it's not like I don't govern anybody, but like that I'm willing to be around. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm okay with having friends who are flawed. I'm okay with being around people who are flawed or maybe who don't know themselves very well or XYZ. But I just feel like up until a certain point, it stops becoming your problem and you start making it other people's problem.
Sure.
Because at the end of the day, it's all to manipulate perception.
Sure.
And you're not gonna like, I'm not doing it. Like I felt people like want me to play a particular role, and I'm like, I don't want to. I'm okay.
Yeah. I love that about you.
But I feel like, but you, like, I also just lack patience in general with myself and
Yeah.
others, and it's something I'm working on. But I just feel like I benefit a whole lot more than I suffer from it. But I can see the benefit, especially from my more empathetic friends like you, or even like Mindy, incredibly empathetic, incredibly emotionally intelligent people, and I feel like your you being able to see through things creates more empathy for people, for y'all. And then for me, I'm like, I'm the opposite.
Yeah. I don't know. You got to meet people where they're at. You don't have to, but like, what good does it do? I don't have energy to, like, even if I see through to who you are in this moment, because you're allowed to change, I don't really have the energy to try to help you see that.
Yeah.
I don't have it. Like, you will come to it on your own when you do. If you're not going to be in my life beyond this moment, I actually don't really care to help guide you in that. I don't think that's my job. I don't think it's like, not like my job, like I'm too good for it, but like, I don't know that that's part of like destiny for you. I don't think I'm supposed to be your shepherd that way. I'm good on it. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Shout outs to you. As a Virgo who opts out of helping people when it is not asked for or called for, that's Virgo evolution, baby.
Baby.
Because y'all love a project.
We do. That's okay. It's really because I can't speak for all Virgos, but for me, the project that I think I've sought has been a quest to like feeling value. Like the project has been less about the person and more about me just wanting to feel valuable. And I feel valuable in like doing work, you know?
Yeah.
Which is also probably a Black woman thing. I don't know. We got to unpack all of that.
I just think a lot of the ways that we have been conditioned and rewarded for, how do I say this? For caring for others has been through service. And trauma, generational, might I add. Like, I think that there is something around like, why is it that I only, feel like this relationship is valuable if I can be an asset in it?
Right. I think that's probably like, I know we said we wouldn't talk so much about our personal stuff, but I think that's probably been one of the most challenging things in being with my partner now is that she doesn't need me for anything. Like, she don't need me for nothing. And the things that I think make her life easier, because Virgo, she's like, my life has worked really, really successful, well-oiled machine before you offered this thing. So I don't really need that either, but like, go off. She wouldn't say that to me, but it's like, it is really challenging to be like, okay, well, you don't really need me for anything. So you just want me to be here. You're just choosing me. You just want me to be here and just exist and just explore my fullest self and make mistakes and evolve. And you're here for all of that. You don't want help with nothing.
Because she gotta see you. She gotta see you in your default setting.
Right. What is that when you've been serving other people for so long?
I know.
What is that? What's your default setting?
I do the same thing. And Mindy is an incredibly independent person. And even she's so decisive. Like, she's the most decisive person I've ever met. Like, we'll be talking about something and then like say we're just sharing perspectives. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I could feel like this, but I could feel this way about it too. Like, I'm very gray. For the most part, I feel like my mode feels black and white, but for the most part, I'm pretty gray on things. And she's like, oh, well, it's this. Oh, well, I feel this. It is that. And I'm just like, how? And I'm like, so you don't want to talk through it or anything like that? She's like, no. I was like, you don't want to, like, you don't want another perspective. She's like, nah. I'm like, got it.
Cool.
Got it. And it's not because she's like shutting me out. It's just like, she's just aware and just informed to make her own decisions and do what she wants to do. And I think it's so interesting because I feel like in this particular relationship, it's felt the most adult, but I also feel the most childish.
Yes.
At the same time.
Yes.
Like, I'll be going around this house like, look what I can do.
Yeah.
Because she don't need me to do the taxes.
Yeah. It's beautiful to have and even outside of like romantic relationship, but it's beautiful to have friendships like that too now. Like I don't if we aren't functioning from our kid selves, I kind of don't want it.
Same Z's.
Yeah.
Like I allowed myself to be a bad friend for the first time in maybe the last couple years. And when I say a bad friend, I mean a friend who doesn't, you know, respond as timely, or, you know, I will opt out of doing certain things, or I might bail because it's first day of my period, and like basically excuses or reasons that were never good enough to um for me to like have my own time to myself outside of my friendships were never good enough, but now I'm allowing them to be good enough. And it's been
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, it's been interesting to see how, oh, all of this shit was in my head and it doesn't fucking matter. Cuz your friends know your heart. Your friends know who you are. I mean your actual friends do anyway.
Yeah. That's makes me a little sad to hear. Were you that hard on yourself about stuff like that?
I just viewed relationships in a very transactional way for a really, really, really long time. And it kind of distorted my sense of self, because everything that I liked about myself was what I did for other people. And so I was like, well, what do I actually like about me? And then who am I outside of the triggers and the traumas? What is my neutral state? What is that? Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was very wrong about myself. So I think, yeah, I was very hard on myself, but it was also because I just don't think that I had enough friendships where I didn't have enough Jades. Like I didn't have people willing to like have a hard conversation with me, or go out of their way for me, or, you know, just like be willing to spend time on me. Like there was a point in time where I got in this habit of interviewing people for some reason. Like I just like I like asking questions, and I'm a pretty curious person. So naturally, you know, it can look like an interview, just like a regular conversation. But I noticed a pattern that I'm doing it all the time. Like I'm doing this all the time with the cashier, with the checkout lady, with like just like randoms. Like why am I asking everybody all these questions? Like why am I not okay with just like sitting in silence? Like let just exist. And I think it's because I always felt the need to control the perception of who I was, or like control, you know, I don't know, just like control relationships in a way, and not let go and allow a relationship to just build or crash and burn in whatever way was just organic.
Yeah. Do you think you were trying to protect yourself? Like when you say control the relationship?
Yeah, I think I just didn't want to hurt no more. I don't think I wanted anybody to disappoint me anymore. I didn't want anybody to leave me again. I didn't want anybody to tell me that they didn't want to, that I wasn't good for them. Like
Yeah.
because I have been told that in so many different ways. Like I literally grew up, my parents telling me for years, "Were your parents not your friends?" I feel like that's not even new. I feel like a lot of people listen to this podcast have Black parents who told them that, or not Black, but I just know that's a fairly Black thing to have that separation. And so for the longest time, it's like I learned to see service as the love, and only that. It's not through communication. It's not through stories we share. It's not through, you know, hurt that I can share with you. It's not through any of these other things. It's through what does this person do for me, because that equals how they love me.
Sure. I get that. And the same thing for you, right? Like what you can do for them also equals love, because that act of service, or that service oriented mindset, was the currency.
Yeah. And then when you add being masculine on top of that, girl.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, why am I so tired? And why do I feel like my cup is empty? Because bitch, you're not allowing anyone to like pour into your cup, girl.
Yeah.
Hello? Trying to be head of state everywhere, all the time, in all your relationships. Relax. No one's asking me. And that's the thing. That's the gaggy, goofy part about it. No one asked me to do that. I was just doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a question.
Shoot it.
What's a type of suffering you inflict upon yourself? It doesn't have to be deep. It can be like whatever.
Ooh, why do I feel anxious about answering that? That feels super vulnerable.
Do you not want to? We can skip it.
I just want to be honest is the issue here.
Oh, got it.
Type of suffering I inflict upon myself, I think, is procrastination. Like, I know that I need to do a thing or start a thing, or I should bet on myself about a thing, and I have the idea and lack the execution for various reasons, and it is torturous.
Yeah.
Because each day it gets further and further away from me, and I'm watching it happen. Yeah. It is a special type of hell.
How do you work through that? Are you working through that?
I'm trying, babe, but I've been saying I'm trying. This is a big step, committing to this podcast.
Creative Ventures will do that.
Oof.
Very confronting.
I wanted to, when you were speaking the last time, we pivoted off of it very fast, which fine. That's great. That's fine. But I did want to affirm you.
For what?
Well, I was just thinking about what you said, and I'm like, wow, like your good or bad, however you label that, friendship shouldn't be and isn't predicated upon like the sum of your ability to do things, or like the sum of your ability to abandon yourself or neglect yourself. Not here anyway. I'm very, very in our friendship are okay with you choosing yourself first every time.
I appreciate
without
you.
anything. You don't got to explain nothing to me. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I still love you. Do you know I love you? Like, go do that.
But I also, in that though, because I know I have that with you, and I'm so grateful that I do have friends who do allow me that flexibility now. But I think because I've been on the other end of being the one who's overextending all the time for the sake of love, because that's the thing. While the love I gave was more service oriented, it all came from a place of just like, I fuck with you. Like, that's why I'm doing this. Like, I love you. That's why I'm doing this. I never want anyone to feel like I'm comfortable with neglecting friendships. Like, does that make sense? Like, if I'm bailing, I'm aware of how many times I've bailed, and I am going to make up a plan so that we can actually like kind of not course correct, but so that I can let you know that, hey, I'm aware that I've been over here, but I still fuck with you. I love you. I care about you. I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel heard. So I'm going to, plan this dinner for us. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel the need to address my hiatus when the hiatus is over.
This is interesting. What I love about us is that we think so different about things. And I love that. Do you think people are deliberately neglecting you? I'm just going to say you, but I mean, generally, do you think people are deliberately being neglectful to their friendships? Or are they just like mismanaging? Because I think those are two very different things.
I wouldn't use maybe mismanaging. And when I say mismanaging / mischaracterizing, like, I think that there are friends that I've had in the past who view me almost in the same way of how my parents view me, where it's like, oh, you good, she's solid. Even if she, needs to sleep it off for a day, she gonna be back. Like, she cool. Like, I know that there are friends that I have that feel that way or that have felt that way about me. And therefore them giving me space / neglect, it looks the same, And so I wouldn't say it was neglect, but I do think that there were friendships in my past that were labeled friendships that weren't friendships. I think that there were people that were fully aware of what I was giving to them while fully knowing they weren't in a space to give it back or that they didn't want to.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of it was just a lot of investment going nowhere.
Yeah.
And so I'm aware that even when it does come for people who do mean well and who love me and I love them, I'm still aware that it's an investment.
Yeah.
Like, even if they don't feel the need for me to like reward them for it, because the friendship, the connection is the reward. But like, I do feel the need to address, because we're adults and just doing little shit is hard. Showing up is hard. We work all day, and it's your homegirl's birthday, and you got to go run home, get dressed real quick, and then you got to go get some flowers. Like, I'm aware of like the rigmarole that is maintaining connections while being a fully functioning adult. And so I just want that to be acknowledged in my friendships,
Yeah,
because I know that it's a pill sometimes.
I get that. I don't like being disappointed, but I fully like I observe how humans manage their own lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't, if you don't manage your own life to the same level that I do in some ways, I just don't expect you to then manage our relationship better than you can manage your own life. So I just won't even get upset at you when you do shit that I'm like, why would you do that? Because I know you don't mean it. And also, I just know you don't have it in you. I can't even hold you to that aptitude. You can't do it.
Yeah. But my thing is, like, people will do stuff like that and still think that y'all are besties.
Right. Which makes sense though. No?
How?
Well, I mean, makes sense in the sense of like, that is true to them. Like, that might very well be their truth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't call you that, but like, I get why you think I am that to you.
Yes. Like, I think it's okay to say that, and this can go for coworkers that you have, like this can go for certain family members, whatever the relationship is. This is not just particular or specific to friendships. It's okay to say that your best isn't good enough. Maybe not to their face, but like, I think it's okay to experience, oh, I'm feeling the ceiling for you here. Like, I'm experiencing the end of, or the full scope of what you're able to be and give here.
Do you think you should tell them that?
Yeah, I do.
You do? You be like, hey, you're doing your best, but it's not good enough.
Like I said, I won't use language like that, but there was a friendship that I ended, and I basically just said that I just feel like, in us, because we've had many conversations, I said like 3 conversations of just like check-ins around, just like, I feel weird, I feel dissonance, and I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But we're doing everything right. We're having the check-ins, we're hanging out, but there's something in me that just don't really feel all the way comfortable with you. And so I will just say, or I said, I think that we're just like really different people. I think that we do life really differently, and I don't want to judge you for how you do life. And so I'm going to, take a step back from this in an effort to maintain, the respect that we have for each other.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I said. Because like, I don't dislike you, I don't hate you, but I'm not about to keep engaging with a friendship that it doesn't feel like a friendship.
How old were you when you did this?
This is like last year.
Okay.
Maybe this year, top of this year.
That's like super, what a like well packaged, really honest conversation to have. Sometimes I don't have access to language. Like, I'm just like, wow, that's the thing that I would love to say. I just don't have it to say it that way.
I'd be writing stuff down though.
Wow, that's really emotionally like mature of you, Jade. Emotionally intellectual of you.
The thing is, I'm happy you think that. Most of the time, that's the thing. Like, I feel like when it comes to relationships, you can't have it all. It's just you can't have it all with everybody. Mm-hmm. I think that was my breakthrough, like, avoidant moment, where I realized, like, oh no, it's not that people want so much from me and they're smothering me and they're suffocating me. It's that, Jade, you don't know what it's like to receive altruistic love that isn't rooted in service. Someone just really likes you. Someone just really loves you. They just like the person you are when you're dormant, and you don't know how to like receive that. And so then I was like, oh, okay, that's a reframe. We can work with that. And then I don't know, I just kind of like went through a rabbit hole of just reframing things that made more sense. Like if something doesn't make sense or something is like detrimental in my mind for whatever reason, I'll just like try to reframe it and then I'll live with that reframe for a little while. And if it still doesn't work, hence that friendship that I ended, I reframed it. I was like, okay, well, this person is X type of person. Now that I know that, I'm going to walk with that information. And then the more I would engage with that person, the more I realize, even with that information, I don't like how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, okay, now I'm gonna get out of here.
Well, kudos to you.
Thanks, bud. You want to get into some voicemails?
Let's get into a voicemail.
Let's help the girls. Okay, would you rather answer one about community or one about creative work in process?
Community. Question for you. Would you ever spin the block on a friendship? Like after you had that type of talk, do you think could you ever envision a world in which you'd spin the block on a friendship?
I'm open to it. Nah. And maybe this is like me not being a trusting person, but like I just don't believe. I wouldn't believe them. Like I wouldn't be the one to spin the block because most of the time, if I've ended a friendship, it's because it's just like we're just two people whose personalities just don't work.
Yeah.
So if I wouldn't make the decision to spin the block, but if someone's like comes back around and they're like, hey, actually, this is what was going on with me. I actually came to realize this about myself, this, da, 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 da. Then I would like entertain the friendship again, but I probably wouldn't be the one to
do that.
Yeah, no. It's hard for me once I've like settled with where, like once I've like arrived at something, it's hard for me to move from that place.
Yeah. I think we share that in common for sure. Mm-hmm. Me too. But I be wanting to too. My heart really wants to move from it, but I'm like, this is where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm good, girl. All right, y'all. So if you want to call us, you can call us at 213-296-5458. Leave us a little voice message and we'll get to it and listen to it here live on the show. And so we've got a new one this week from, actually, you go ahead and introduce yourself. Let's just go ahead and play it.
Hi, Jade and Mel. I'm a huge fan of the show. I did want to ask a question that touches on something y'all touched on last episode. So you mentioned talking about, preserving community and navigating with care, as our whatever. So I did want to ask, so I'm in a period where I am not pursuing dating. I'm not pursuing romantic connections for just a number of reasons. But, I'm in a very active queer city and, it's very easy to get, and I'm very outside. I enjoy being outside, but I feel like it's hard to be outside and not get overwhelmed about like potential connections that could be made, seeing other people make connections, people talking about it, and like I do want to hold space for my friends and stuff because it's just me who's in this period. However, I do want to, I guess, ask your thoughts on how to navigate creating and maintaining community while not looking for prioritizing romantic connections. Because I do feel like you kind of have to be open to it, especially like the city where I'm at. Like we're rumored to be like very lustful. Everyone's very outside. If you can't tell, I live in New York, but so it just feels a little bit like, okay, can I like kind of check out of that? Like, what does that look like? So yeah, I just want to get your thoughts on that. Love the both of y'all. Love the pod. Love what you're doing. Excited to hear what you have to say.
She wants to build community without prioritizing the romantic part of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And she's having a good time being outside, very much outside, but she wants to know the best way. She wants to know ways to prioritize just the community, the building community aspect of it all.
Yeah.
Questions.
The thing is, it's like, I'm trying to think of what I do in relationship, because wouldn't it be the same thing?
I've had this talk a few times before too. Yes, essentially. What you do in like romantic relationship?
Yeah.
Like like getting to know them?
No. As far as like building, like if you're in a relationship but you still want to go out, build community, but obviously if you're monogamous, you're not engaging with anybody in that way. It's the same kind of process, I would assume. So I think not drinking and going to things that don't involve drinking help. Um, and I'm just speaking from personal experience because when you don't drink, you're able to actually see a space clearer. I think you're also able to communicate with people in a more authentic way, personally. But I'm also not a shy person, and I don't know if you're a shy person. People be having problems talking to people. People be having problems talking to strangers, and that's just not a problem that I have personally. Um, I would also say doing stuff alone is interesting because you're enjoying your own time, you're enjoying your own space, your own energy, and also being observant within a new environment. And I think that that can be an interesting vantage point to build community because you're kind of approaching everything with a sense of curiosity. And I think ultimately it's just a I think it's a the long game type thing. No one builds community in a weekend or overnight. I think it's a bunch of little actions every time you go to a new spot, every time you try out, a new event, whatever the case is. It's all of these things are compounding into you building community.
Hmm. I have a. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you didn't.
I have a lot to say about it. I think I want to acknowledge that she said that she's in New York, and I think New York is a particularly challenging place to focus solely on friendship and community building that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I just don't think there are
Because
a lot
everyone's
of
hot there.
everyone's hot. Number one,
Yeah.
every single person is hot.
Yeah.
And there's like a variety of hotness. There's no standard. It's just everybody is hot in their own way.
New York has a surplus of people who you probably wouldn't aesthetically find attractive, but they got some other shit going on where you're like, nah, you're hot.
It's not lacking in option, that's for sure. It's abundant in option. But I recognize, like, if she's saying she likes to be outside, and outside in this context, how I'm understanding it just means like she likes to be socially active.
Yeah.
And so a lot of, events they don't they don't prioritize going out just to go out. They all feel very sexy, very like
Mm-hmm.
baddies, come wine your waist party, come
Yeah.
masks are in abundance here. Like nothing is really prioritizing just going out for the sake of going out and meeting homies.
Well, I think you
Um,
gotta do other stuff. Like things that's why I say things that don't involve drinking, like our homegirl Aziza, she's like a part of a soccer
yeah.
group, you know what I mean? There's improv, there's like DJ classes you could do, like there's just things that are outside, swimming. Like I feel like the other element, I used to work for Parks and Rec. That was like one of my first big girl jobs. I used to work for Parks and Rec in Arlington County. Virginia. And I learned about all these different classes that were free. They were free. And all you had to do was pull up. And so there's community in that you're pulling up to something that is like you're joining a group of like-minded individuals and whatever
Mm,
it is. And community is overlapping communities. Like it's not just one community in and of itself. It's like a bunch of, kind of micro cultures or subcultures compounding into what looks like community for you. Like I think that we view community a little too literally in that like
yeah.
I need to be in community with other lesbians when really it's like you can be in community with people who also find DJing fun, who also enjoy to swim, who also enjoy shopping, who also, you know what I mean? Like I think getting
Yeah.
outside of dating environments and getting into more recreational spaces.
Yeah. So like expanding your definition of what community actually what it means.
Mhm.
That I want to give a shout out. I'm thinking about Renee and Lex, a married black couple in Atlanta who do friend dating. They do like friend speed dating and like friend hangouts, which is so cool to have specifically that. Like that is what you go there for.
Yeah.
I think it's called Friend Zone, which is super cute,
That is cute.
right?
Mhm.
I don't and I'm not saying that doesn't exist in New York. I don't know about it. Maybe it does or
Yeah.
anywhere else, but it's really cool to see that type of thing exist. A, B, to your point, um yeah, expanding your definition of like what community means to you.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mhm. I feel like there's also what was I going to say? Shit, I lost it. It's gone.
I think also expanding getting more like I'm gonna say getting maybe more granular about what you mean when you say community, because I think we use community right now as like, so it feels very buzzwordy, and that it feels like community means like the people you have fun with. And in my opinion, I don't think the way I build community, it doesn't mean all the people that I just have fun with.
Yeah.
Like, it's my old ass neighbor down the street who
Go
I
to
check
a
on
town
every now and
hall.
again.
Go to a town hall. There's a lot that we need to talk about on the docket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk to the girlies about these data centers. Like, I feel like that the biggest pain point of building community is that niggas want to be outside and only want to have fun. When the
Sure.
whole purpose of community is rooted in resources. Like,
Right.
community is rooted in people actually speaking to each other and understanding, like, sure, maybe there is a transaction here, but like, I don't know. I think expanding upon like what you deem as community is one thing, but also just like try something new, be different, do something different.
Yeah, I agree with you. Go do the new things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go to shit by yourself. I genuinely feel like all those years where I was just doing stuff by myself, going to the movies, going to dinner, like there is something around the experience you have when you're alone. Because I do feel like you're a bit more open. You're a bit more down for the plot when you're alone doing things. And then also just tell people you want friends. Because I feel like there are so many people who are looking for friendship, yet they're so scared about just saying that that's what they want.
Yeah. I also think like living as a person who lived in New York for a little bit, it is a different place for like the average human. That is a different place that requires a lot. It takes a lot out of people. And I can understand the frustration in like society already puts romantic relationship on this pedestal or as this like benchmark to achieve. Mm-hmm. So I can imagine how hard it is to like do that, chase that, or try to deconstruct that anyway. Mm-hmm. Hopefully other people are trying to deconstruct that with you, not knowing where you two are, the disconnect in that when you get to know new people. Also, just New York as an environment as by itself. I got to take the fucking all these trains to get to the one social event that I know about where I feel safe at to meet said people. One of them wants to date me. I don't necessarily want to date them, but they are interesting. So let me spend a little piece of my time. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's taxing.
Yeah.
To be let down anyway. Oh. Mm-hmm.
But think about your future. Think about the zombie apocalypse. Is the bitch that you finger popped in the corner of the bush gonna save you? No. It's gonna be John in tennis club, who y'all been kicking for the last 2 years.
You know who's gonna save you? The barista.
The barista.
Let me tell you about good old Bowl. Who's gonna save you?
Good old Nosh.
Nosh. Nosh is gonna take exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
That's who's gonna be on your side.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
they're gonna bring you beets from their microgreen salad.
What?
Sorry.
What did you just say?
I said they're gonna bring you beets from their microgreen salad.
And they're not gonna have no cyclopora on it.
Period. Spell that.
You spell it.
The writing's on the wall. I don't know. But my daddy really kicked the bucket at the right time because he was telling me before he got about this jam.
He said, it's about to get real ghetto.
He said, hey, Chris, I left Cuba. The writing's on the wall, baby. He was saying this before the pandemic.
He was a prophet.
And I said, Dad, you don't know. Oh, he knows.
He knows.
We'll get into that another time.
Yeah.
What about the girl? What were we gonna tell her?
You just gotta cook, sis. Like no one gains community overnight. No one gains it over a weekend. It's time. It's time invested in places, people, and things.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What if she is doing all those things? Then what?
For how long? That matters.
Yeah. Maintaining community. People also don't have the stamina or the resource. Like they just don't have it to maintain it. We are all taxed in various ways and tired. I'm not saying that we shouldn't, but like I definitely think that we should level set the expectations to match the times. Good luck out there in those New York streets. It's tough, girl. I get you. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Out there with them rats, you in community with them rats. Because one thing about
not people, rats, actual animals Jade's talking about.
Yes, rodents.
Not people, rodents.
Anywhere you look, they're there.
I like them a little bit. They kind of cute, some of them.
You tripping.
They kind of cute a little bit.
Now, adopt one. Put one in your house.
You haven't seen that lady on the internet who's got pet rats that be jumping? They jump off into her arms. My algorithm's different, huh? I love that lady. I'm seeing raccoons, all types of shit on my algorithm.
She like that lady in Home Alone, but with rats.
Yeah, I think one or two little rat is cute. Now, what is a pack of rats called?
An infestation.
Yeah, that is too much.
Yeah,
but a little one or two. Oh my goodness, they're so cute to me. I think.
Okay. I love that for you.
It's a little different, huh? I was an alternative kid.
Yeah. I do believe, hot take, I do believe that some of y'all have dogs that shouldn't be allowed to be pets because they're too big. There are certain dogs that are so big, this should be illegal for you to own this animal as a pet.
I think some pet parents shouldn't have pets. I think they just shouldn't be allowed to be pet parents for a lot of these animals. It's a lot of bad parents out there. Yeah.
The dog's supposed to be man's best friend. Best friend, you not even in the house. You at that nigga house. Now what?
Right. You not the best friend.
Right. Takes a friend to be a friend.
Right. Takes a friend to be a what?
A friend.
Friend.
Yeah. I have one more question.
Shoot it. Yes.
What is either the most unnecessary or the worst sequel or trilogy that's been made? Most unnecessary or worse?
I have a take here that people might not like.
Oh.
I personally think that sequels are unnecessary.
And the buck stops here because have you seen Miss Congeniality 2?
No. I could barely sit through one.
Let me offer you a reframe by watching Miss Congeniality 2. Also, Shrek 2. Also, Cheetah Girls 2. Where they go? The Barcelona. Munch on that. And then come back next week and then tell me how you feel about sequels.
And you know what? It's crazy that you can say Barcelona and you can't say Cyclospora. The thing that's wiping us out.
Spell it still.
I can't.
I think the worst or most unnecessary sequel or trilogy, it's a toss-up. It's any Bring It On after the second one. And I would say, so y'all got Solange, and I said, okay, I'll allow it. Y'all put Hayden Panettiere in there. I said, sure, I'll take those boxed hips, sure. And then anything after that, get out of here. I'm good.
I didn't even know Bring It On had a 2.
That's okay. We discussed in the first episode, I think. Was it the first episode? Or maybe the bonus? How there's just been a lot of cinema that you haven't seen.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
There's movies that we need to watch. We need to have movie night. Maybe we should have movie nights on the Patreon. That'd be cute.
That'd be really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Where we just watch it together, all of us.
Yeah, as
100%.
100%. Have you seen You Got Served?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the dance movies I saw, I was a dance movie girl.
Can I tell you something embarrassing?
Please do. What did you do, Jade? What did you do? Where did you do it?
We at Some Cut, right? Some Cut is my girlfriend's party out here in LA.
You did it recently.
This is her. Yeah, I did it recently. Her birthday was like at the last party, right? So it was like, oh, birthday, Mindy. Da. And so DJ going crazy. Shout out to DJ Ola. Shout out to DJ Nomad. Going crazy. I'm getting my whole life. Mindy gonna stop partying for a second. Slow turn, look at me and say, you a dancing ass nigga. Because I was dancing so hard at the party.
Was she embarrassed?
I don't think she was embarrassed, but I think it just like it clicked. She was like, this is the person I'm in love with. The one dancing ass nigga at the party. That was me. That was me. I'm sorry. I gotta hit the Dougie. I gotta wind my waist. Wind your waist. I gotta do it. Do that too. But I'm not gonna be like popping, locking, and you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do a whole routine. I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna make anybody want to surround me. Well, that's a lot too. But I'm not gonna do like floor work, is what I'm saying. But if the song is on and that white man's liquor is in my body, I'm getting active. I'm getting hyphy.
I just don't think I've ever seen you do that at a party in New York. Oh,
because the parties in New York don't ever give that. No shade.
They don't give dancing.
I haven't experienced it myself personally. That's a lie. I haven't been at any of those parties long enough to really like get in my bag.
Right, you be leaving. You be like, all right, Mal, see you later. Thanks for inviting me. Thanks.
I love a little leave. I'm not even, oh my God, I was such a tyrant. We went to this thing the other night and I was ready to go. I didn't want to go for real, but I was ready to go. And so I hit Mindy but she wasn't ready to go yet. And so I was being a little childish. I was like sitting in the corner on my phone, like, I'll be ready to go. Ooh. I don't know what it is.
I'll be saying I'm ready to go, but I don't. I'll be like, I'm tired. I don't want to go. But then like, I'll end up at the next function and be there.
Not me. I'm the girl. If I had my way all the time, I would be at the party no longer than 29 minutes.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. My social battery be on the floor. It be taking me out. It be too much.
You and Sammy both, bitch. Sammy be at 5%. She be like, that's what you got. That's all I got. Literally. Got this 5%. Use it wisely because I'm going home.
Because you're an extrovert. The people give you energy. The people drain mine.
I do like to be around the people. How much time do you think you need away from people?
Like when I need a detox?
Yeah.
3 days.
Like what do you 3 days? Okay.
A good 3 days.
I need a solid 50 minutes.
So you go watch one episode of Grey's Anatomy and then you back.
I can if I need to, yeah, I can come back and be just fine and be like, yeah, let's go.
And this is why we work balance. You guys, you have been watching and listening to Your Little Friends podcast. Thank y'all so much for watching and listening. Let us know where you are. You in the car? You at the crib?
Thanks for supporting us. We love you guys, per usual.
We'll be back.
Friends.
By the way, this is every Wednesday. If we have never mentioned that, this is every Wednesday. And go ahead and give us some ratings on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're trying to take this thing on the road. We're trying to take this thing to the stars. So give us some good old ratings when you can. We would very much so appreciate it. Our Patreon link is in the description. $3 a month. You get some bonus episodes every month. We're going on 2 bonus episodes a month at this rate. So
period.
Get us
and feedback.
We love y'all. Thank y'all.
Peace.
Bye.